Stampers, and welcome to Laura's Stamp Pad. Today I just thought I would show you a little bit of the A Nice Cuppa stamp set and the coordinating Cup and Kettle Framelits because they are so much fun to coordinate together and to play with. And of course you can purchase both of them, bundle and save 15%, and you can play with them both. How much more fabulous is that? So let's get started. Here's two samples that I've created with the stamp set and the framelits. You'll see there's a little bit there. There's also some fabulous designer series paper that you see on the background that I used on that one, and I also used it for the little tea kettle here. And notice that the designer series paper on the tea kettle coordinates with the image of that little heart. It's that same little like cross pattern, so you might be able to see it a little bit better here. So it's this little heart here, and it has that same cross pattern that the designer series paper has. How fabulous. So here is the stamp set, the A Nice Cuppa, and it's got the little tea bag, two little tea bags, some hearts, some little steam that looks like a heart, a fabulous little lemon to put in your tea, and then of course it has this fabulous greeting with the teacups, and then it has this teacup as well. Now you're probably wondering, but where did this mug come from? So the mug was one of the framelit sets, so we'll just set that there, and I'll keep the samples there because then you can kind of have a reference point. And then here are all of the framelits in the Cups and Kettles Framelits. Okay, we might have to move these a little bit, so I'm going to set that there. So there's kind of like a little vintage cup, like a little cup and saucer sort of one, and then here's another little one as well. And then you have your tea kettle, and the tea kettle actually, when it cuts out the lid separately. So you can see there's this little line there, and that is because it's actually two pieces once you cut it out with your Big Shot. So here I just kind of popped the little lid up and added a little, oh, you can't see it, sorry. Here I just popped the little lid up and then added a little candy dot right there on the corner as like a little anchor point. I thought it added a little extra texture and was super cute there. Then we have the silverware, which is super adorable. So here you have your fork, knife, and spoon, and here I die cut them in silver foil paper, and let me just tell you, it is super fabulous. So there's the little fork, knife, and spoon, and of course if you're thinking these look super intricate and detailed and you'll never get it to pop out of the framelit, don't forget the fabulous little die brush, which is this little handy tool here. Just run it right over the top of that. Like I had some problems with the fork. The spoon and the knife came out just fine. The fork, I just ran it right over it and it just popped right out. So it was super easy, so have no fear there. Then there's also the mug, and that's this one here, which you'll see the mug I used for both of these. My mom drinks tea, and she doesn't really drink it out of like fancy little dainty cups. They're more like giant mugs, and so, well, my dad does too. So that's why I felt the need to do the bigger mug for those cards. Then there's this little decorative piece that you could put inside any of the little cups or even the teapot. I don't think it'll go, yeah, it won't go sideways, but it'll go up and down on the mug there. And then we have the heart steam, which is super fun. And I actually, okay, so here's the heart steam, but, and of course you can see it there, you could also use the reverse image for a gorgeous piece. You could do like the four corners, like, you know, go diagonal on the corner there of a piece and then stamp a greeting in the middle and then, you know, layer some designer series paper on the back of it. That would be super, super fabulous. So stay tuned. I'm going to hope to play with something like that very soon. Then we also have another decorative piece, and these are just scallop little lines. So again, you can do the little scallop lines anywhere, or you could also use it as like little steam coming up. Let's put that right there. And then your little tea bag. And then of course you also have another little, like, I would call it almost like a little milk container, saucer. I don't know, saucer is not the right word, but like a little a little bitty teacup that would hold like your little milk or your creamer or something like that. If it's for something else, let me know. I'm not a big tea person. I actually prefer cold tea, but that's okay. So there's all of those pieces. Here is a die cut of this one here. So you can see it's got those little details and the cute little handle that you could always tie a little ribbon around. And then here's the other cup, which is this cup right here. And then, of course, I did the mug in these samples. And then here's the little tea bag. And for the tea bag, I actually just added a piece of twine behind it and added a Stampin' dimensional to hold the twine on, and then, of course, to also stick it in onto my card. You could always leave it hanging, too. And then the other end of the tea bag goes into the cup. So you can see on both of those samples. And so this one I made for my mom because it is her birthday, and so I thought it would be super cute for her. So I put on your special day, and that uses the Botanicals for You stamp set, which is one of the celebration freebies that you can earn. How fabulous is that? And then I just put a little heart there, and then on the inside I added hearts to the four corners, and then I omitted the word "and" from the stamp set. So it says "and spending time with you." So there's always time for tea and spending time with you. So I just took out the "and" omitted that with my markers and put heart spending time with you. So she knows that I enjoy spending time with her and I love, love, love every moment I have. So that is a special card for her birthday. And then this one I have in one of my classes right now. And I will be doing a lot more samples using this as it gets closer to Mother's Day, because look at that fabulous greeting, World's Best Mother. Can't wait to use that. And then, of course, I can't wait to use the little lemon, which I haven't done just yet either. But I still thought I would show you the framelits and the stamp set because it's so much fun, and I can't wait to use the silverware because it is super fabulous. So that'll be oodles and oodles of fun. Let me know what you would do first with any of these items. Would you do a little tea party, or would you do a, you could do a child's little tea party birthday, which would be super fabulous. Do you love coffee, tea, espresso? What's your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And don't forget to check out my blog, laurastamppad.com, as I will be posting the samples for these, and then, of course, lots of future samples as well, as I start playing with it for Mother's Day and other occasions. And I will see you next time. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.